friends, welcome to Khan's Explore. Today we are going to see apple pie, a tasty sweet dessert which goes very well with ice cream or just like that you can have it. I am going to show you a lattice pie crust method here. So let's see how to make it. I am using a simple technique. In a mixie jar, add all-purpose flour, sugar, salt, oil and soft butter. Just give it a whisk. So this is how it will be. You can actually mix it, knead it in a bowl, but this is a simple way. Now transfer it to a bowl. You can see how crumbled the flour is. This is because of the butter we have added. Now to this we'll add little lemon juice. I add very little cold water. Don't add warm water and don't knead too much because the butter might melt. So knead it into a nice soft dough. So this is how it should be. The butter should not melt. That is the main process here. So now we'll give a resting time of 30 minutes in the refrigerator so that the butter becomes hardened. In this meanwhile, we will take an apple, wash it and peel the skin. Take nice fresh apples here. The best one is gala apple. It has nice crunchy texture. Now de-seed all the apples and chop them into small pieces. Now heat a pan. Add all the chopped apples. I have taken 5 apples here. Now to this we'll add sugar. You can add brown sugar, but I am adding Jaggery here. Give it a mix. Add cinnamon powder. If you like, you can add a little garam masala or allspice powder. Now we have to cook them until all the water evaporates. You can see how much water the apples have released. So if we put directly into the pie, our pie dough will become soggy. So to skip that, we are doing this method. So you can see here, all the water has evaporated. So our apple is ready now. Now we'll take the dough from the refrigerator. It will be little hard. Don't knead them too much because again our butter might melt. So now divide this into 2 parts. One is for the below pie, the other one on the upper layer of the pie. Now just dust it with the flour and roll it. Don't roll it too thin. So this is how it should be. Take the tray in which you are making pie, grease it with butter. Dust it with little flour. So our non-stick tray is ready. If you just lift it like that, the pie will tear. So that's why roll it with a rolling pin. Gently roll it, don't press it. Now take the tray, put one end on the end of a tray and then unroll it gently. So this is a safe method. Now on this I am adding little poha. You can add oats also. This is why we are adding is when we are baking, apple might lose more water. So this poha will absorb all the liquid losing from the apples. Even it, press it and even it. Now we'll take the other piece of dough. The same way we'll flatten it like chapatis. You can just like that cover this dough just like a chapati, you can cover it. I am going to show you a lattice oven method here. Spread it evenly. Now take the knife, take the blunt side of the knife and cut into strips like this. Now we'll place it on the pie, leaving a small gap in between. This method is called lattice oven method or the crisscross method. This is the old-fashioned pie method. You have to do it very fast because we don't want the butter to soften. So our lattice pie crust is ready. Gently press the edges so they get sealed very well. Fold the edges which are extra so that they look even. Now press them at the edge to give a pie shape. Now take little milk and then brush it on the pie dough. When it's baking, it gives nice color. You can use egg yolk also. I am using milk here. Here I have taken sugar and cinnamon powder, mixed it and just sprinkling on the pie. This gives nice texture when your pie is baked. You will get nice crunchy texture of the sugar. Now bake it for 190 degrees centigrade for 35 minutes. That's it. Our apple pie is ready. We have to rest it for 2 hours. We can't cut it now because the dough will be very soft. So the butter in the dough, it should get cooled. It's better if you leave it in the refrigerator and then have it. See how beautiful it looks. Our lattice pie crust and apple pie is ready. Now it's a tasting time. It's actually warm. You can see how soft and how crumble it is. So when it gets nicely cooled down, you can get it nicely cut into a beautiful piece. Always to take the first piece is difficult. Actually the pie is still warm. It's very fragile now to cut. See how beautiful it looks. You can see the upper crust and lower crust. Look at the apples. It's very tasty, very yummy. So you want to taste it, then make it. You can chill this apple pie and have it with ice cream, or you can have chilled apple pie. So if you like my channel, share it and subscribe it. Thank you.